Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. Hey, we are back on Honeydew Farms and taking off today right where I left off the other day, which was planting some sugar cane. Just did a partial harvest on the sunflower field over there. Got my fertilizing and herbiciding done on those two fields. Is there 2 fields or 3 fields? I think there's 3 fields there. And then I've got 2 more fields up there to seed. So this one is going to be the sugar cane. I'm going to do probably that one ahead of me, the bigger field in cotton. And then the smaller field over to the left there, I'll probably do in sugar beets. So that's the plan, Stan. Let's hire a worker and get started here. In the meantime, it's not going to take him very long to run out of seeds, so I might as well get to working over here. I've got this hay to bring in, and I've got equipment on the field that I need to take care of, so let's bring the fertilizer machines in. Oh, I was going to finish unloading the grain here. Let me do that. Where's my truck? I passed it, didn't I? Where is my truck? There it is. Whistling Pete is going to work here. I just can't stand to leave this grain just setting in the harvester, so I'm going to empty it out and then we'll wait for the other field to ripen, the rest of the field to ripen. This combine was pretty well full. I don't know if it was all the way full, but it was pretty close. We'll find out in a second here. Nah, it wasn't all the way full. It was pretty close though. Let's top it off with this one. And we'll put the rest back here. Alrighty. We almost had a full load there. Just shy of 300,000. Helper Kevin Stahl has stopped work unexpectedly. That's the sugar cane. It doesn't take very long, about 100 yards, and he's empty. Isn't that weird? The deal is it's the sugar cane. It's not a seed. It's a stalk of sugar cane, so it takes up a lot of room, and it doesn't go very far through the seeder. Weird. If you remember back in the day, the potato harvesters were the same thing. It's a big old chunk of potato. So when you filled the seed tank up, it didn't go very far. Truck reminds me of the old GM trucks. The old GM trucks, I'm talking about 18-wheelers, not pickups or 1-tons or anything like that. It's the big 18-wheelers. They had a Detroit diesel, they called it. Detroit, I don't know if they were GM or not. I just called them that. It was a Detroit diesel, and they sounded like a jet. They had that whiny whistling, not as bad as this, but they had that whistly sound to the turbine. The turbo. But yeah, it made that kind of a jet sound when it ran. I didn't like them. I didn't mind the Cummins. The Cats were okay. Caterpillar engines were okay. Cummins were okay. I drove a truck that had Detroit diesel in it. All right, let's go get our seeder. Got to get him back to work. He didn't get very far, did he? And of course, they're not doing the end of the field again. Get the auger out while we're waiting. Oh, I hit the button twice and it worked. Went all the way over. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I know you can do it. You just hit the thing twice. I didn't know it would work. Okay, well, that's going. Let's get this guy in. This is ridiculous having to do this. What I have to do to pick this stuff up, and I miss half of my fruit. I have to start the trailer with a little bit of whatever it is I want to do, which in this case is the hay. I'm doing the hay. So I have to put a little bit of hay in the trailer so that it knows that I'm doing hay. Otherwise, it'll pick up hay, then grass, then hay, then grass, and it actually ends up with nothing. So at this point, if I'm picking up hay, I put a little hay in the trailer. It'll pick up the hay, and it also picks up the grass, but it doesn't keep the grass. It's weird. So I can't empty it all the way out. If I do, I won't. If I do, I'll just have to get some more. So I'm gonna try to time this right and leave a little bit in the trailer. You have to leave about 3 or 4% in the trailer. I don't think I can time it that good. Maybe. I'm gonna leave it at 8% just to be on the safe side. You have to leave a little bit in the trailer, and it has to be more than 3%, I think. If it's less than 3%, then whatever you're picking up will replace whatever you've got in the trailer. So if I had 3% or 2% of straw in the trailer and I ran it over to a grass field, it would replace the straw in the trailer with grass. If it's over 3%, then it won't. It'll just say, hey, I've got something in here. I can't take the grass because I've got straw in here. So that's what's happening with this field. It doesn't pick up enough to register. It's just the strangest damn thing. I don't remember where I left off. Right here, I think. I don't know. It's growing again, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That stuff is growing again. Right, well, I had a course going. Is it still there? I think it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run over to the start of the course and just start it over again. So let's do it. It's got 2 combined, but it isn't going to work. It doesn't work. So, well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. This is a new version of Courseplay. It very well may work, and I just haven't tried it yet. So let's kick this beast up because I think it'll go faster. And I'm just going to let it go, see what happens. Let's see. My seeder should be full again. So let's put the auger away. Did you see that tire mark on the side of the building? I just drove by that building and the tire hit the building and left a tire mark. Who's going to wash that off? Well, let's see if I can do a better job of lining this up this time. Uh-oh. It's right there. I didn't line it up very good last time. I had to go clean it up. I think I did goofed again, I think. Let's see. I don't know. I think I did. Well, maybe not. Hard to say. Find out if there's a big gap there. Did we even get half the field done yet? I guess. Uh-oh, trouble. Get out the road. Is he picking up anything yet? He hadn't picked anything up yet. I still have my 8%, my original 8%. But see, the grass is growing back in, and I can't see what's been... Well, I can see to the right that there's hay there. But if you look a little bit further, the grass is growing, and it's hard to see. I can see windrows of grass out there, but I can't see where the hay is. Hey. But I think I'm getting to the point where I left off, so it should start picking something up here any minute now. Unless I have that same problem with that header issue that I was having before, where it would go around and do a header and then it would stop. There's my truck. I was wondering where my truck was. What's he doing over here? Did I use him to push somebody? I must have used him for some ramming speed or something. Okay, now we're picking up hay, but if you notice, we're also picking up the grass. We're just not storing the grass. So we're losing half our crop here. I don't know how to get around that. All right, now I do have fertilizer machines that I need to get rid of here. So let's get these back onto the farm. I've got wool to sell. Dar Smith has stopped work unexpectedly. All right, I guess Dar was running the cedar. So I'm gonna get Dar back to work. Let's go fetch on it. All right. Gentlemen, start your engines. In this case, it wasn't a gentleman, it was Dar. And of course, as soon as I started the engine, I fired Dar, so let's just say I laid her off. I tell you what, I gave her a lunch break and I took over. How's that? That sound a little better than being fired or laid off. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to hit the N button, which opens up the auger. I'm going to hit it twice, because the first stop is on fertilizer, and the second stop is on seed. See if it worked like it did last time. Yep, it bypassed the fertilizer. It remembered my keystroke. I didn't think it would. I thought it would just take the first keystroke and wait till it was done, and then ask for this next keystroke. I was wrong. Okay. Let me go find my truck. Oh, I still got that thing to put away too. Let's grab this feller. I say this every time, but this truck is nasty. I like this truck. The only thing I don't like about it is I wish it blew big billows of black smoke out the exhaust. Then it would be a proper truck. It looks like my seeds are full. I'm going to run over and get that wool. I think I called it cotton here a while back. It is wool. Pick it up. Pick up 3 of them anyway. In the meantime, let me get that seeder going because I need to get that field done. Yeah, that mark I put on the side of the building wasn't a tire mark. Well, it was a tire mark. It wasn't a rubber mark. It was a dirt mark. You know how the tractors leave dirt tracks or tracks in the dirt? That's what it did. It left a dirt track on the side of the building. Eventually they go away. Well, this is getting close. Thank God it wasn't that big field over there. It would have taken forever. See if I figured it out right this time. Looks better. It looks better. Notice that that's not getting very full. It is putting hay in there, but look at all the grass it's losing. That's a pain. That's not right. I don't know what causes that. It's a peculiar thing with the map. It's like if you remember this little HUD I was complaining about during the live streams, right here in the lower right-hand corner, that tells me that I own the field, the fruit type is sunflowers, it's harvested, all that kind of information. Oh, it needs plowing. But I don't want to plow it till I get that other. Well, I guess I could. Anyway, I kept losing that. Well, somebody pointed out to me a couple of times, and I disregarded it. Not on purpose. I'm just a little absent-minded sometimes on these games, because I flip from game to game to game to game to game, and you guys have no idea, you know, that you know, some people like Scorpion, you know, they play this game and no other, and then they'll play the same farm and no other, and then after a while they'll get a little bored with it, and then they'll go play something else. During my normal work day, I'm playing 4 or 5 different games, and I will play Farm Sim with several different farms in the same day, and the next day do it again. I jump from game to game like you wouldn't believe. And so people say, well, geez, you're kind of scatterbrained. Well, yeah, when you're doing that so often, it's kind of hard to keep track of what you've been doing on any game that you're playing. So that's my excuse for being a little bit scatterbrained when it comes to the games. You know, where I come in and I say, gosh, what was I doing on this farm? Or I take a right, you know, on the road thinking it's a different farm, and I end up, where am I? Oh, wait, that's a different farm. Okay, I'm going to let this guy go, but I'm going to stay in it, because if I don't, and he gets to the end of this field and takes a left instead of a right, I'm going to plow over crops that I haven't harvested yet. So I need to make sure he's going to turn right and go that way. So bear with me. I'm going to stay on this. You know what? It's kind of late in the evening. I haven't been sleeping real good lately. I think I'm going to have a little bit of Fireball whiskey and enjoy it. And maybe it will help me sleep. Okay, what's he going to do? Left or right? I bet he goes left. And I was wrong. He did it right. Good man. I don't know how they determine which way they're going to turn. I really don't. Hang on, I want to pour this whiskey, and I definitely don't want to spill any because it's good stuff. And I don't want to waste it. You guys know I don't drink very much. And just every once in a while, I just get a hankering for something. And it's either this or a shot of NyQuil. I've been kind of sick the last couple of days. Not anything necessarily a cold or flu or I don't know what it is. It's just I just not have felt well. I just haven't felt well. My stomach's been a little queasy and but it's not like a flu because when you get a flu, you get warm, you get stomach things, you get when you're in flu, you're tired, you get aches and pains. I haven't had any of that. I just haven't felt well for about 3 or 4 days. Oh man, that stuff is good. Ah, my mouth's on fire. No, not really. It's a little spicy. I'll give it that. But I can handle it. I gotta get these off the field. I don't want to get them. I don't want to get them plowed under. I come from a plow down under. I can't sing, but I think you got a pretty good idea of what I was singing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's he doing? Wait a minute. What was he doing? That guy. Is he actually going to work now? Nope, didn't work. Did not work. Now, for those of you that haven't used the new Courseplay yet, there is something a little bit different. Let me stop this. I'm going to stop this because if we look at the course, now if I decided I was going to start a new course, and I go like that, and I select, well, I can't right now. Hang on. Let's go back here. Okay, we go back here. All right. Now, this is fieldwork right here. These two have to do with combines. So this one's grayed out because I don't have the right kind of trailer on. This one is a combi. In other words, this one will empty a combine on the field and then take it to a dump site, right? This one is a grain transport. That means that you go to the start point, it loads the grain, you go around to a trigger, it dumps the grain, and then goes back and picks up some more. Okay, there is something different now, though, I noticed. Let's click on that, and then do a course where you have to drive a course. There's one that you stop it at where you want it to dump. I can't do it because I've got these other two courses. Let me dump these. Okay, so I'm going to dump those. And we choose this, and we start recording. As soon as I do that, it gives me these controls. Now, one of them is right here. And that is to set your unload point. Well, you didn't used to have to do that. Set crossing point, set waypoint. Okay, so you didn't used to have to do that. Now the problem is that I used that, and it still didn't work. So I just don't know what to do. Let me dump this and send him back onto his normal course. So I don't know. It's still not working, and I think it has to do with the trailer. Courseplay is not working with modded trailers yet. I'm a little curious about this one because normally if I had a grain trailer, it would tell me this is not the right trailer for the job. Well, it is the right trailer, but Courseplay doesn't recognize it because it's not a vanilla. It's not a vanilla trailer. It's a modded trailer, and it doesn't like that. All right, I'm going to leave it at 8 again because that worked good, and we'll go back out. And then let's go back, and it was Mowgrass. And it was Fieldwork. Let's change that. So I haven't figured out yet. It's not ready yet. Courseplay's not ready. I just have to keep telling myself that it's not going to do what I want it to do. Oh boy, I've got to get that combine off the road. Hang on, I got to do that right now because it's going to, the next run down the field, that plow's going to plow him under. It's going to get this guy too, so let's get the combine first though. And then we'll go back and get the truck. In actuality, I don't have to go all the way over there. I can stop it right here. Let's get the truck before he catches up. Okay, now before that starts growing, I want to finish this field off. So let's go down and clean up that other end before I forget. I don't want to get in that. Oh shoot, did I not put that away? Oh my god, I seeded that whole area and had the auger out. What's wrong with me? Somebody got paid. Am I going to have enough sugar cane to finish this off? I think so. I don't think it uses... I don't think it drops the seed if it's already got the seed down. I could be wrong. But I very rarely am. Never been wrong before. Yeah, see, in that spot... Now watch. Okay, it's not dropping seed anymore. Now it's dropping seed, but it's only dropping seed on the part that hasn't been seeded. Because somebody was telling me, oh my god, you're wasting so much seed because you're overlapping. No, if I'm overlapping, it's not dropping seed where it's already got seed. So no, I wasn't wasting seed. Oh boy, am I going to make it. I made it. Sweet. Okay, so that's done. Sugar cane's ready. We're going to fill it back up again, get ready for the next field, which is going to be cotton. Is that what I said? I think it is. Oh, another sip of whiskey. Woo! It's even extra bad because I don't drink, so I get that wow effect, you know, when I take a sip. It's like, whoo! Strongest thing I usually drink is Mountain Dew. Back to work. Quicker picker upper. Should get Mr. Clean out here to work this quicker, the quicker picker upper. Where did he leave off? I wonder. It's hard to say. Well, it's not really, because it was picking up the grass even though it wasn't keeping the grass. So if I can see where the grass was, and then start from there. $11,000 for some more seed. Right, well this must be where I left off right here. Okay, so let's grab the cedar again. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I didn't get this guy put away. Let's get him back to the barn. You trot yourself back to the barn. I got eggs to pick up. I don't know where to sell the wool. I don't think I've sold wool on this farm. There's got to be a place. Macho Man. Where did I hear that recently? Some movie I was watching where it's talking about the Macho Man. Let me look at the map. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Map. Spinnery, way down south. Maybe I have. I can't recall. Okay. So we're going to do this by hand. Because this wool's very light and I'm very strong, right? Control I gives me the super strength. I can pick this up. Whoop. Pick it up. Put it on the trailer. You know what I need to do? I need to slow my boots down so I don't end up ass over tea kettle. There's one. Oh, don't do that. Oh, man. Darn it. Okay. I don't know if I can make it flip over. There it went. Sweet. Okay, let's pick it up. Straighten it out, though. Move over. Shove over. Okay, so let's go over and grab some eggs. I don't know where the eggs are sold, though, either. So, I think there's a control. Pretty sure there is. That you can fasten the seat belts, or the belts. Okay, select tool, start engine, missing, unfold, fasten, fasten. So there you go. See, it fastens all at once. I was doing it one at a time before. I'm going to let that one go until it's full. That other one. Bale, whatever they want to call it. Oh, did I buy a... I did buy a... it's not full. I'm going to let it go. Let's just go... Oh, hang on. Let's just go down and... Am I going south? Yeah, I guess I am. Going down south to sell some cotton. I keep saying cotton. It's wool. I got cotton on the mind because I'm currently seeding it, I think. Get this truck all wound out here. Well, trailer haul's pretty good. It didn't swerve or anything when I hit that corner a little bit fast. Alright, is this the spinnery? Look at the map again. Yep, this is the spinnery. Okay. Where do I have to go? Right there? What happened to the wall? Is it just under construction or was there an accident? Oh wow, sold it right away. $2,745. Is that a lot? I don't know. I guess it's enough. Does these work? No. Alright, look, they don't even match up. Oh, how am I gonna get out of here? Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. Can I not get out of here? Oh my god, I made it. Kind of. Oh, I'm stuck now. Four-wheel drive. Oh no. The trailer's stuck. Go a little bit wider here, see if I can. I did it. I made it. Uh-oh. Well, this is kind of... I didn't do this very good. Next time, I might back it in or something. Or flip a Huey. A Huey. A Louie. Flip a Huey. Oh, don't light a match around me. I think this stuff would fire up, this whiskey. Fireball's what it's called. Very spicy. Alrighty. This guy full? You know what? I should have probably have topped it off fertilizer wise. I don't know if I can back it up that far. It doesn't back up very good. I got it backed up enough though. Didn't take much. I like that you can double up the keystrokes on that thing to make it do what you want it to do. Okay, so cotton, was it? And I just passed the cotton. Passed the sugar. Passed the cotton. Cotton looks like a piece of popcorn with a bird flying through it or something. I don't know where they got these stupid icons that they're using, but I don't like them. They didn't ask me. Even if I'd have told them, they wouldn't listen. Okay, here we go. cotton it is. Work tool needs to be unloaded. That's going to be the hay trailer, the quicker picker upper. So let's stop this course. Run this guy back to the farm. It looks like we're about halfway down the field, so I'll remember when I get back. Remind me, don't empty it all the way. Just empty it down to about 5 to 8%. I'll forget. Remind me. Macho man. Or is it macho? I can't remember. It's kind of like taco. Half the time I say taco. Just for fun. I do it on purpose. I like to play with words. Okay, what were you guys going to remind me of? I can't remember. Oh, don't dump all the hay. Right. Okay. %. There we go. What was the other thing you were going to remind me of? Don't drive through the cow barn? No driving through the cow barn. Follow the tracks, and it'll take me right back where I left off, I think. That's what you were going to remind me, wasn't it? Follow the tracks home. I love this mod. I just wished it worked well with Courseplay. All right. Drive away, drive away, drive away all. Well, he'll catch up. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Stop what you're doing. Okay, something's not right. Where did it leave off? I think it left off here, but why did it go all crazy and stuff? I got more grass to mow, but I'm just beside myself trying to figure out how in the hell to do it where I get my whole crop, because it's not picking up everything. It's not mowing everything. It's real touch and go, depending on whether you're going north, south, east, or west, which is crazy. I don't know what's causing that. I remember when it happened in Minecraft, it used to freak me out. You had to, if you were going to build a factory of some kind in Minecraft, if you didn't have it situated north, south, east, west, a particular way, it wouldn't work. I think it was a north-south issue, not an east-west. I think it was a north-south, and it had to be pointing north, I think. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back again in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.